everybody. Welcome to Love by Camping, where we are encouraging you to get outside. But today, we are participating with a cooking challenge with some other phenomenal channels all about the banks, Relatively Rich Life, and Forever Tripping. And so today, because one of the favorite things we love to do when we camp is cook, I have my mom here, Mary. She is the queen of the family and of the kitchen, honey. And so today I am learning how to make her pound cake. She makes this pound cake for everybody's birthdays, Christmas, holidays. People even pay her to make the pound cake. And so, I mean, that's why I've never done it, babe. Because when you have a professional, you just let the professionals do it. But I am learning, I'm overwhelmed because, honey, get a look at all these ingredients, but we can do it. Let's get started. Okay. So our first step for the pound cake is to set your butter and your eggs out for at least a day. And the purpose of that is to get it room temperature. Honey, those of us who don't cook, we just pull the butter out the refrigerator and roll. You cannot do that. So on this cake, we pull our butter out and our eggs out and set them out at least a day in advance so that they can get room temperature. Our next step is to preheat the oven to 325. Now that we've done that, we're ready to actually put some things together. And what we're gonna do, we have 3 cups of sugar here. We have 2 sticks of butter, and I don't know how much Crisco this is. Half a stick. I didn't even know Crisco came in a stick, but half a stick of Crisco. So what we're gonna do is put these, mash them all together in this bowl. All right, so Lord help me. What are we gonna do first?
With our sugar.
We're gonna start with our sugar, but we're not gonna put all of it in. We're gonna do a little bit.
Oh, you're gonna put all of it in.
Oh.
We're done with that.
Okay. Oh, we're dumping it.
Yeah.
Sugar. Okay.
We're done with that.
Next is our butter. Okay. Can I put all the butter in at one time?
All of it in.
All right. All the butter is going in at one time.
Usually I have 2 sticks, but.
Throw that away from me. Alrighty, and I can do the Crisco too. Now that's
well, before we do this,
yes,
let's sort of mash this in there because we have to.
Is that mashing? Okay.
Yeah, that's mashing.
Okay.
Just stir your sugar around in there because we're trying to get it in there. And we need to mash. So we're breaking the butter up.
So to this point, we have put in our 3 cups of sugar, our 2 sticks of butter, and half a stick of Crisco. And the purpose here was just to soften things up. So as you can see, it's still kind of lumpy. I got discouraged by that. She had encouraged me that this is part of the process. So now we're going to use our eggs, and we have 5 eggs. And so I was just informed we do 1 egg and then 1 flavor. So there's a flavor for each egg. You can't put them all in here at one time.
No.
It's
and you
one.
Do a little stirring.
A little stirring in between. Okay, so I'm gonna let you crack the first egg.
Oh, gee, thanks. All right.
Here, I'm gonna get you a bag so we can do it.
All right, now that
that's right. We gotta do.
I know. Now that I got my egg, this is what you need to start doing. Okay.
And then do I put a teaspoon
I put
or a tablespoon?
Teaspoon.
All right. So we have 5 flavors.
We're gonna start with
lemon. The first one is lemon. Let's put the lemon in here.
Okay. Next time, shake them up.
I did.
Okay.
I shook it.
All right. Now let's stir a little bit. Okay. You got your egg. And just stir a little bit. Stir it around. Okay. Making sure we get all that little extra sugar that's out there.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't look well, but it's going to be fine.
Okay.
Next egg.
I'm not as good at the egg cracking as you are. Okay. That was good though. No shell. All right. So our next flavor is pineapple. So 1 egg, 1 flavor. And put it in.
And let's give me a full teaspoon now, because that one's a little short.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Now, I have a tray over here, so
Oh,
once
that's
you
right.
finish your ingredients, put them away. And the reason why you're doing that is to make sure you have put everything in there.
Okay.
Mhm.
See there?
Mhm.
Those of us
Make
who
sure-
only cook with 5 ingredients, we don't have that problem, honey. Because when you don't have a couple, you know. But see, when you get all this here going on, that is good.
You see
need
how it's
to.
breaking up?
I see. You were right. I needed to be
See that?
patient.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
All right.
So now it's time for another egg.
Mhm.
I feel harassed with my egg cracking abilities online, okay? On camera. All right, so we did 1 egg. Do I switch the egg a little bit first?
Yeah, I would do a little, just a
Okay.
little bit, cause see, we want to go back here and get the rest of that sugar, soften it up.
Okay.
Okay, and then when you put your flavor in there, we'll give it a good stir.
Okay, so we did that. So now I'm gonna use imitation vanilla. Get my teaspoon. Let me get the whole teaspoon because I was short the last time.
All the way up to the top. If it spills over a little bit, it's okay.
Okay, I mean, I'm just trying. Look, those of us who don't, this is a good time to have this conversation, okay? Look into my eyes, okay? If you are a chef, okay, y'all be cooking with just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And it's okay. Those of us who don't, we need precision. This, that, the third, okay? None of this pinch and dash. And if it goes over, that stresses us out. Just saying. Okay.
All right, we're gonna do a little stirring.
Yes.
Make sure you go up under that.
Yes. So this is my 4th flavor. This is the banana all the way up. And if it spill over, it's okay.
Just a reminder, they have all kinds of flavors out there. So you choose whatever flavor you like to go into a 5-flavored pound cake. We just happen to choose these 5.
Okay.
There
Stir
you
it
go.
up, going
Don't
around.
be afraid to go up under there.
Honey, I'm going up under. Look at that. You see that, Jeff? Okay.
Get your sides. You got stuff on the
Oh,
side.
up here. Okay, last one. Come on, redeem yourself off that last one. There we go. All right, and our last flavor is imitation butter. And smell like butter. Okay. Alrighty, so now we gotta do is stir this up. Okay, so now we have 3 cups of our cake flour.
Let me interject here. The
Okay.
cake flour itself, I love Swan. Okay? Swan, if you want to send me something, that's fine. Since I'm giving you props.
Did y'all hear that one?
Okay. The directions on the back of Swan said you don't have to sieve. Being a perfectionist when it comes to my cake, I sieve.
Okay.
Okay.
We haven't got the sifting yet, though.
No, this is why I put these in here already.
Oh, okay. So we're adding our salt and we're adding our baking soda directly to our flour because it helps with.
I just put it all together because I'm going to sift the flour.
Okay, and when we sift it, what does that do?
It smooths out. You see how that is?
Right.
Okay.
So is this when you be talking about the cake consistency?
Yes.
See, when she eat other people's cake, she was talking about the consistency, not just the taste. Okay.
So we're gonna start off with our 4th teaspoon of salt.
4 teaspoons.
Now we're not gonna try to run over on that salt. We're just gonna do our little 4th. Okay, that's it.
Okay, I did it.
And we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder.
1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Now I can dip into this.
Yeah, you can dip into that. Get your extra. Go down and get you some. Use this
Oh,
corner
you use the thing
to make sure you got the
Look
exact
at
amount.
that. Who knew the lip of that was for you to get the exact amount? Okay. Class is in session, FYI. Okay, wait a minute. Let me put this over here because I did this. I gotta follow instructions.
Now, we can get rid of these.
Now you can put this up here.
Now this is the part here that I was talking about. You don't have to do anything else but take your sifter, put a little bit at a time in here.
Okay. I thought you was gonna hold it and sift at the same time. And I was like, I want to see, how does this occur? I was already feeling harassed.
I'm just gonna pour a little bit over in here.
Okay.
So if someone spill into the cake mix, it's okay.
Come get a little picture of this.
It's okay. And then once you do that, then you're going to do this. Now you see how your flour is coming out now?
Yes, honey. It is powder smooth. Swan, y'all need to quit telling people that you don't have to sift, because you need to sift.
Let me see. Now, your job is to keep pouring a little bit at a time. If you need some help,
praise God.
Use this.
I'm stressed out. I'm like, this is stressing me. How much? That's good.
Just you don't do the whole bowl, so you just put as much in there as you want. Okay.
Okay, let's stop right there.
And then we. What's this? See, Mom is OG. People don't sift anymore. This was back during the time that flour you had to sift.
Okay.
They say you don't, but I don't trust it. Okay. You can finish it off.
Okay.
You don't have a little bit left because you're going to do this.
You got to hit the sides. See, that's the stuff I'm talking about. When y'all put it in the recipe and say sift, you need to say sift and hit sides. Because those of us, we don't know. I'm like, oh, we done.
Am I done? No, you got a lot of flour on the side.
See, y'all got to tell us. We need to know.
Okay, let's see how.
I got just a little bit left. See, it's all gone.
Okay.
All gone.
All right.
Okay.
Set it over. Yeah.
I'll just put it right here.
All right. Then you're gonna take your just a little bit and stir it up in there. You see what I'm saying? See how I'm going on the side?
I do, but I'm feeling like I would have stuff all spilled out. That's how I'm feeling. Like my bowl need to be bigger or something to account for the messy, pessy cooker. Okay. So
all right. So you turn it.
Okay.
You know, only just a little bit, and then we're gonna put it on the.
All right. So now we are ready to mix. And honey, do y'all see this brown mushroom mixer? You know, stuff that if you have any appliances that were harvest gold, mushroom brown, what was the fall or autumn orange, avocado green.
Avocado green.
If you have any appliances like that, baby, all them still working. You just got rid of them because you didn't like the style. So, how long have you had this mixer?
I've had this mixer 51 years. I got this as a wedding gift when I married your dad.
Wow.
So it's 51 years old. It's a little beat up.
But it
still works. It still works.
I almost don't know if the cake will come out the same if we use a new mixer.
Oh, wait till we get to the last part and I'll show you why you would think that.
Okay.
So we're going to cut it on just a little bit to beat. Now, I don't want it to go on the cake setting just yet. That's enough, but now you got to be doing this when you go on.
Hold up.
Yeah, you go in just a little bit. And you're grabbing. I grab the pan like this.
And go in the opposite direction. A little bit more?
Just a little bit more. Right now I'm just mixing it up. Going there, making sure I'm getting all my flour from the sides.
A little bit more?
Yes. I'm getting some more. Keep getting some more.
Oh, duh. I'm sitting over here mesmerized by the cake batter. Look how smooth it's getting.
Yeah.
Yes, honey. You ready for some more?
Now I'm gonna pour it. I'm gonna let you go down here and see how you have to go to the bottom. The last step.
Next to the last step, she says, is to spray our cake pan. Let's talk about this pan, baby. How old is the pan?
The pan is 20 years old. That was given to me by my sister when she wanted me to bake her a cake.
Okay.
And I think that was back in 1980 something.
Well, baby, that's more than 20 years.
Yeah, man.
Your math.
And she hasn't gotten it back.
Oh, okay. Your math is a little off.
Yeah, it was in the 80s when she gave me this pan.
That's like 40 years.
Yeah. So, as you can see, it's pretty worn.
Okay, is that good enough?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Look at them dry spots.
You right.
I said completely. Keep turning it around so you can see. See? Look at that.
Oh, you right.
Come on, come on. Don't be afraid. This flour, it's not gonna mess up your cake.
So you can't put too much?
No.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
just take over and do it. Just do it.
I gotta make sure. My reputation is on the line here. So I gotta make sure. Okay. It looks pretty good. Looks good. Okay.
Okay, reputation.
Next to our last step is going to, our next step is going to pour this into your,
Look at that batter. Nice and smooth. Okay, so I can just...
yeah, pour it on over in there. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Honey, I can't hardly, it's heavy. I'm over here struggling like, whoa. Okay.
Keep going.
Hey, see, you did a football hole. You got it hooked into the side, under the arm, on the boob. See, I didn't do that. You didn't see?
I said you was acting afraid.
Again.
Now come
Put
on.
the ball in the football hole and then scoop it out. That needs to be in the
Now
instructions.
first of all,
So you left that part out. That's why I was trying to hold it. I was struggling.
you will learn what you need to do to get it in there.
So now we are ready for the oven.
Okay. Center the cake. Put it in the center. Put it right.
And now we are putting it in for 75 minutes, but that is dependent on your stove. So you may want to periodically come and check it.
At least 75.
At least 75.
Don't keep coming to check it after 75 minutes. In order to make sure that it is done, stick your toothpick in the center. We'll get to that part. But it has to bake at least 75 minutes.
Did y'all see that correction? Don't keep coming to check on it. Do you remember your grandma told you, don't be running in and out of this house, make my cake fall? Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay, 75 minutes went by. We let the cake cool so that you guys could see it. And womp, 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 womp. So Mother is calling this a failure. So we don't know if it was her trying to tell me what to do or me, because you know, or if it was my stove, because she usually makes her cakes in her stove. So it looked good to me, but she said it's a fail. She said she would throw it away. Let me explain how. If I went through all this energy, baby, we're going to put some strawberries around it and you're going to get what you get, okay? Yeah. So let's taste it.
Okay.
Because that, let me get into it though. Get into it though. It looks good to me. We don't know if we put enough baking soda in it, so she said it didn't rise as much as it normally does. But as I stated, all right. So let me get, I want a little piece of this edge, honey, because I like these crispy edges. Okay, you get you a piece. She reluctantly getting a little piece. Why you doing my cake like that? Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
Wow. Okay, let's taste. Okay. Yeah.
The flavor is there. Yeah, the flavor
I'm going
is there.
with it. This is a success for me. A fail for you, but
The flavor is there.
yeah, let me get a little bit. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I am still in baking school, but we have several other YouTubers who will be joining us for the Camp Cookout Challenge, making delicious desserts. So we will list those in the description below. Until then, get outside and have fun.